how about this?
Wow! Our circle's website has become so much easier to navigate.
As expected of Yuki! I'm Yuki Arino, a senior in the Department of Computer Science, and a member of the volunteer circle at my university. I'm good at using computers, and that's why I'm often relied on by the circle members.
As expected of Arino-san and the organization. Thank you as always.
That's an exaggeration. He's been studying this stuff, so of course he can do it. He's Subaru Kirigiri, my classmate in the same circle. He doesn't like that I'm relied on by the members, and he always teases me like this. No, it's not just his skills, but Yuki's sense and ideas are pretty amazing.
That's right. Plus he's honest and easygoing and everyone relies on him.
Damn it, just because he's a simple guy with a bit of popularity, he's getting cocky. Then one day...
Sorry, Yuki. I'm sorry to do this so suddenly, but let's break up. Well then.
Huh? Wait, what's going on? After not even 3 months of dating, my girlfriend suddenly broke up with me. I tried chasing after her, but I lost her in the crowd, and when I tried contacting her, I couldn't get through, maybe because I was blocked. At this point, the only thing left to do was meet her directly at the university. The reason was soon clear the next day. Yuki's new girlfriend switched to me as soon as she found out where I was going to work. Kirigiri, you're really overdoing it just because you don't like Yuki. I was heading to the club room to grab something I forgot when I overheard him boasting loudly. My expression froze. What's going on, Kirigiri? Oh, just the right moment. Your ex-girlfriend, after hearing about my job, immediately switched over. Tough luck, huh? So you were the reason she switched? No matter how skilled you are, if you're going to a small company, there's no future. On top of that, I've been accepted by other major companies. It's obvious who's better, right? Hey, Kirigiri, knock it off already. Heh, can't come up with a response, huh? From a professional's perspective, I'm superior. I'm the winner. I guess there's some truth to it. I could have criticized Kirigiri's unreasonable behavior, but something inside me didn't allow it. Although I was valued in the circle, I still didn't understand what it truly meant to be a working professional. Oh, finally admitting defeat, huh? I don't think I've lost, but I do thank you for making me realize this. Hey, wait up, Yuki! Don't worry about it! Heh, I knew it. You're just a sore loser. I didn't agree with Kirigiri's view that just being at a major company was impressive. However, I had been rejected by major companies I had considered my second and third choices. Thinking about it, I felt there was something I lacked that Kirigiri had, something required of professionals. I realized I couldn't stay this way, so I decided to leave the circle earlier than planned, and then... Thank you for listening to my request even though it was a bit early.
The thanks are from me. You joining early really helped.
I negotiated with the company I was about to join to work part-time during school to hone my skills. I couldn't be complacent. I couldn't stay a student forever. So, I took my first step toward becoming a professional. Time passed quickly, and before I knew it, 5 years had gone by. I was 27, working hard every day with my nose to the grindstone, but a turning point came unexpectedly.
Sorry, big brother. I drank too much and my legs gave out. Thank you so much. Yuki-san, thank you for coming.
I got a sudden call from my sister and her best friend, and I had to go pick them up near the bar where they were drinking. This is what happens as soon as you turn 20 and can legally drink. It's not just I drank too much and now I can't move. What if something happened?
Big brother, I'm sorry. Was it a hassle?
This is my 7-year younger sister, Yui. She's always been a bit of a sly one.
Sorry I called you suddenly.
And this is her best friend, Sayaka Fuyukawa, Yui's childhood friend. They've known each other for over 10 years now. They've been best friends since elementary school and have always been together, so I've known Sayaka since I was young. Actually, it was because of them that I was able to get through my part-time job before joining the company. My workplace is a startup, and though it was officially a part-time job, it was tough from the start. It wasn't anything like working at a bar, and there were days when I was mentally exhausted, but their cheerfulness saved me. I'm not upset, just worried. Well, I'll park the car. Because there's an age gap, I've always been weak when it comes to being pampered by my younger sister and her friend. I'm aware of it.
I'm sorry. I'm going to throw up. The bathroom. Yui?
Wait, are you okay? Sayaka, is she alright?
I'm fine.
Good, thank goodness. Is Yui okay?
I wonder if Yui will be okay. She was so eager to drink that screwdriver, thinking it was sweet enough to handle.
Screwdriver? That's a cocktail with a high alcohol content.
Oh no. I should have stopped her. I'm really sorry.
Even though Sayaka was likely tipsy herself, she was still so considerate, which warmed my heart, normally hardened from work.
Big brother, really? Thank you. You're a god. I'll worship you.
Later, after I successfully got Yui and Sayaka back in the car, I drove them to Yui's apartment. Sayaka was staying the night at Yui's place.
Yuki-san, please drive safely. Thank you so much.
Got it. Don't leave the room until you both sober up. I was a little stunned by the sudden call, but it felt like my work-filled life had gained a bit of color. The next day, I got a message from Yui. She wanted to thank me, so we decided to meet at a cafe.
Big brother, thank you so much yesterday.
I don't mind picking you up, but seeing how you two were drinking, I became even more worried.
I'm so sorry. Here's some cookies as an apology. We made them together.
Thank you for the thoughtful gesture.
Even though it was an emergency, I shouldn't have called Yuki-san out like that. You're busy.
No, that's totally fine.
Really?
Sayaka-chan, I always thought of you as a little sister, but you've really turned into such a beauty. Yeah, it's fine. I'm actually happy that you're relying on me.
Big brother, as expected, you're like a god. No, even more than that. You're like Zeus.
What does that even mean?
You mean the greatest god, right, Yuki?
Sayaka-chan, you understand? No, seriously. The way you got drunk is really not okay.
I'm sorry. I'll really be more careful.
Sayaka-chan, you were drunk too, right? It's bad for two girls to get too drunk. Be careful next time.
Yes? Got it. Then can I call you next time when I'm on my way back from drinking?
Huh?
Of course I'll be more careful from now on. But if I end up drinking too much, I'll feel better knowing I can call you. Right, Sayaka? Yeah. I'd feel better if you could pick us up, Yuki-san. I'll be careful with strong drinks like screwdrivers.
Sayaka-chan too. Well, I'm glad you're taking my advice to heart.
Is it okay?
Fine, fine. But only when I can. Just make sure not to drink too much. Thus I, who am really sweet on my sisters, ended up becoming their official pickup guy. Afterward, I started getting calls more often whenever they went drinking.
Big brother! Yuki-san, over here!
After a few times of picking them up, I found myself looking forward to those calls. One day, I was approached by a female employee who had a serious look on her face.
Excuse me, I have something I want to discuss.
My usual diligent subordinate, Kuroyama, approached me with a serious expression. What's wrong? Did something happen?
Actually, I have something I need advice on. I'd like you to look at these documents.
Whoa, what's this? Full of corrections.
Yeah, it's from one of our clients.
According to her, the person in charge over there keeps making careless mistakes, and despite repeated suggestions, nothing gets better.
She doesn't listen to me at all. And since it's a big company, I've had a hard time speaking up.
That must have been tough. Which company is it?
Actually,
Huh? Later, I decided to immediately call the person in charge at the client company. But no matter how many times I called, the person never picked up. I see. They're completely underestimating us. Then, that night, after I had gotten home and was relaxing, I got another call from the girls asking for a ride.
Big brother! Over here! Oh, jeez! You're late again.
Drank too much again. Once you start going to company drinking parties, you absolutely have to avoid drinking this much.
When it's a company drinking party, I'll make sure to have you cover for me.
No way. If you act rudely at a company party, I can't cover for you.
It's fine. I'm planning to join Yuki-san's company.
What? Why?
I've been watching how hard you work, Yuki-san. I want to be like you. Just kidding. I got you.
What? Are you drunk? I'm completely startled seeing Sayaka, who's usually so reliable, acting so carefree.
By the way, I'm aiming for the apparel industry. I can't always rely on Big Brother, so I'll be more careful.
That doesn't sound very convincing. Anyway, let's go to the car. It's cold. We decided to move as the conversation reached a natural pause. From a distance, a man was watching us. Could it be a Reno? And he's got two cute girls with him. That guy, who couldn't even get into a major company, is getting way too cocky. I don't like it. As we walked down the street, Yui suddenly ran into the park, so we sat on the bench. I'm used to Yui's patterns by now. When she does this, it means she's about to throw up.
She was drinking cold sake tonight, for some reason.
Why do you girls, even though you're weak with alcohol, always pick such strong drinks?
Sorry, I'm fine now. Let's go to the car.
Just then, Yui returned. Yo, Arino! Long time no see! Kirigiri? I wondered when he had arrived. He came closer, and I instinctively moved to protect Yui and Sayaka. What's with that reaction? After meeting again, you're so indifferent. Yeah, I've been wanting to meet you too.
Yuki-san, who is this?
Both these girls are cute. Are you university students? Coming from a drinking night?
Who is this guy?
Whoa, such a cute reaction. Hey, they're both drunk. Don't get any closer. Look at you, working at a small company, acting all high and mighty. How long are you going to stick to that outdated view?
So who are these two to you?
Us? We were in the same university club. This guy's working at some nonsense small company, right? I'm working at a top-class company, Glaho Research. Why not stop hanging out with someone like him and stick with me? Someone from a top company. As Kirigiri grinned and tried to get closer to them, I desperately stopped him. Then...
Could you please not come any closer? It's unpleasant.
The calm voice echoed around us, a stark contrast to the situation earlier. Huh? What's going on? You were drunk earlier, weren't you?
No, I'm not drunk at all. I just don't have a reason to talk to you with any high spirits.
Huh?
Yeah! Sayaka's all about my big brother. Don't mess with us, you player!
A player? Wait, you're his sister, huh? Well, yeah, but... Hey, Yui, right now...
Yuki-san is the person you're talking about. The one who stole your girlfriend back in college?
Yeah, back then, when Sayaka-chan seemed down, I talked to her a bit and she cheered me up. I got through my first step as a professional because of their brightness.
I see. So it was you. The one who looked down on Yuki-san out of jealousy and then stole his girlfriend.
What?
That's it! You were just trying to beat my brother, huh? You're just a pathetic guy who went too far. We women have a keen sense, you know. You were jealous of my brother. He's so talented and well-liked. But you know, I do have something to thank you for. Thank you for making Yuki-san available for me.
Ugh! Shut up, you brats! Listen, I can't work with anyone but the best talent. Only 0.3% make it to big companies. And you? You're stuck in a small business where everyone works in bulk. When you become a professional, the differences in these things become clear. You probably won't get it yet, being a student. Ah, I see. I never told him the company name, did I? Well, let me introduce myself again then. Nice to meet you, Kirigiri-san from Glaho Research. I'm Yuki Arino, Project Management Section Chief at LK Technology. Please remember me. Wait, what? Kirigiri almost falls over when he sees the business card. His reaction isn't surprising. 5 years ago, LK Technology, which started as a startup, quickly grew due to its technical prowess and is now a partner company of Glaho Research, providing many systems. I was recognized for contributing to this growth and was promoted to section chief. No way! You got into LK Technology, but you never told me! You mocked me just because I'm from a small company, and didn't even ask for the company name, did you? That's... When you mocked me, I couldn't stand up to you directly, and it really bothered me. Now I get it. Back then, I was a student doing job hunting, but Kirigiri was already acting as someone who knew how to present himself in the job market. But now, I can answer you back with pride. As a professional, the way you present yourself and your stance matter. But you're only good at the presentation. You had no volunteer spirit and hardly participated in the club activities. You were a ghost member, but back then, you said you joined for the job hunting advantage. Nothing has changed. You probably just worked in an easygoing way after getting the job, never improving your skills or abilities. What are you saying? Acting all high and mighty. I told you, I work in the project management department, right? My subordinate, Kuroyama, seems to have been quite helped by you. Kuroyama? Wait, the Arino chief who's been contacting me? Yeah, that's me. I heard from my subordinate that working with you wasn't smooth, so I reached out. I called you several times, but you never picked up. I was getting lonely, Kirigiri-san, you know? No way! You've been avoiding me for a while. Even though your company's growing, were you unhappy working with a small business? I made you wait for this. Today, I'll make sure to talk about it properly. What do you mean by talk? Well, I'm going to talk to your superior. Kirigiri's face turns white. I continue without hesitation. I heard you proceeded with everything on your own without consulting your superior, right? You did your job half-heartedly, picked and chose what to do, and handled things well with your superior, but you really haven't grown at all since you were a job hunter. What are you saying, you? Oh, you didn't answer my calls, so I included your superior in the email and sent it to them. Huh? If you haven't seen it, you should stop wasting time and check your phone. I'm sure your boss is trying to reach you. Contact? My words make Kirigiri hurriedly check his phone. Then, what? 23 emails? 31 missed calls? Whoops, I told you. Hurry up and call them back. What the hell is this? The phone. Hurry up and answer. Something big is happening. Hello?
You big fool!
I'm sorry. Kirigiri, slumped on the ground, keeps bowing his head, even though the person on the other end can't see him. Later, it was said that Kirigiri had been fiercely reprimanded by his superior. Our company's project took several days of overnight correction work, and then...
We apologize for the highly unprofessional behavior of our representative.
I'm so sorry. Kirigiri, with his superior, came to LK Technology to apologize. It was later revealed that what Kirigiri thought was him getting the job done efficiently was actually him being judged as someone who couldn't handle many tasks. Labeled incompetent within the company, he eventually stopped showing up to work and was dismissed. Rumor has it, he cried to his parents for help. Meanwhile, as for us...
Yuki-san, I'm sorry for pretending to be drunk and deceiving you. It was my request to Yui-chan. I've always admired you, Yuki-san, and wanted to get closer to you.
I see. I'm happy though.
Huh? Does that mean?
I've been drawn to you as you've become more and more beautiful without me even realizing it. Sayaka Fukawa, will you be my girlfriend?
Yes! Yuki-san, I'm so happy! Sayaka! I'm so happy for you!
By the way, it turns out that Yui is really weak to alcohol. So after this, we were constantly surrounded by the tearful Yui. And the seasons passed, 2 years later in spring.
Arino manager, I look forward to working with you as my superior from today.
Yui successfully entered her first choice apparel company, while Sayaka joined LK Technology. Since then, I've been promoted even further, and now I'm focusing on mentoring the next generation as my new challenge.
After work, please take me out for drinks, manager.
I've realized that Sayaka loves alcohol, but I hope she doesn't overdo it. What I didn't have but Kirigiri did was the ability to present himself as a professional. When you become a working adult, you have to separate your professional and personal selves more clearly. Being overly blunt just doesn't work.
If I get too drunk, you'll take care of me, just like last time, right?
Of course I'll take care of you, but let's save the over-drinking for when I'm around. I'll get jealous.
Aww.
That's why, when I'm myself, I want to stay completely honest, especially in front of the person I love, my girlfriend.
Hey, Amatsuka-kun, do you want a handout? If you spin around 3 times and bark like a dog, maybe I'll grace you with a reward.
Amasuka-kun, this is our new temp worker.
I'm Serena Toto. Nice to meet you.
I love you, big bro. Hey, you two. If you don't get going soon, you're gonna be late for school. And Mom, I had to wash the dishes.
Ren, thank you as always.
I'm Ren Amasuka. My dad passed away when I was elementary school, and my mom raised me and my younger siblings all on her own. We weren't well off, but I grew up surrounded by warmth and love. I always thought of myself as lucky, until high school.
Wearing hand-me-downs? How pathetic. I guess growing up poor in a single-parent household means happiness is just a pipe dream. Hey, Amatsuka-kun, do you want a handout? If you spin around 3 times and bark like a dog, maybe I'll grace you with a reward.
One of my classmates, Serena Toto, frequently harassed me like this. She was the daughter of the president of Toto Trading Corp, placing her firm at the top of the school social hierarchy. Not that she ever actually intended to give me anything. She just wanted to watch me humiliate myself. Toto, if you ask me nicely and bow your head, I'll help you pick out a perfume next time. Because that one really doesn't suit you.
What? You? Why are you laughing?
Of course, I had no intention of submitting to her. I brushed off her talents with ease. What's wrong with being from a single-parent home? It was ridiculous to even engage with her nonsense. Despite Toto's constant pestering, My high school years passed by without much incident. That's right, this area's property value is expected to rise. However, considering your requirements... At 23, I now work at a custom home consultation service called Dream Homes. I started working here right after graduating high school, meaning I've been here for 5 years. Thank you for taking the time to meet with us today. If you have any further inquiries, please don't hesitate to contact us.
Great work, Amatsuka-kun. That was the last appointment for the day.
This is Kaoru Shirasaki, 28. She's my senior, known for her impeccable posture and clear way of speaking. Since she's a college graduate, she joined the company a year before me. She was my mentor when I first started.
You've really gotten the hang of customer service. And look at you, actually smiling now.
Oh, sorry about before.
Don't worry about it. Compared to when you first joined, when you acted like the whole world was against you, you've come a long way.
Back in high school, and even right after graduating, I kept people at arm's length. I hated being pitied for my circumstances, and didn't want to be mocked for being different. Since my natural hair was a bit lighter, and my eyes sharp, people often mistook me for a delinquent. Not many approached me. But thanks to Shirasaki-san constantly checking in on me, I've managed to change. I really appreciate it.
Seeing you grow and succeed at work is the best thanks I could ask for. Keep up the good work, young one.
A few days later at work, I have an unexpected reunion. Amasuka-kun, this is our new temp worker. Show her the ropes, will ya? You're about the same age, so you should get along well.
I'm Serena Toto. Nice to meet you.
Ren Amasuka. Awkward. Given our history, I had no idea how this was going to play out, but... Toto-san, I need you to station in front of the station for customer outreach. Are you clear on our services?
Yes, Dream Homes offers free consultations for custom home construction. I was also informed that some new built condos aren't included in this service. Hello, we're Dream Homes Love Koi branch. We offer free consultations on custom-built homes and new apartments.
Serena's work ethic was surprisingly professional. She smiled warmly and interacted well with both parents and children. The day went by smoothly, without any trouble at all. So, has Toto changed? She's an adult now, working here as a temp by coincidence. And she's probably been through a lot too. I'd heard through the grapevine that Toto Trading Corp went bankrupt 3 years ago. The fact that she's working as a temp suggests that her family's financial situation isn't great.
Amatsuka-san.
Oh, Toto-san. Something wrong? You're done with work, right?
Yes, but I just, I wanted to properly apologize to you.
Oh, for high school? You don't have to say anything now. As long as your past behavior doesn't affect your work, I don't care.
Oh, I see. Well, I'll be here from tomorrow, so looking forward to working with you.
I knew I sounded code, but I didn't want a meaningless apology.
This is just a little thank you for helping me at work the other day. It's not much, but...
Oh, you really didn't have to, but thanks.
You're welcome.
Over the next few weeks, Serena gradually closed the distance between us. Every time we talked, she smiled as if she was genuinely happy. I don't get it!
How very intriguing.
This isn't a drama, and why do you even remember that show?
So, what kind of paranormal phenomenon are we dealing with? Allow me, the great investigator, to uncover the scientific explanation behind this mystery.
Get away from Galileo's series mode already! After work that day, I met with Shirasaki-san at our usual spot to discuss Serena. What is she planning?
You two didn't get along in school, right?
Yeah, back then, she was a rich, stuck-up brat. She and her entourage made my high school life miserable. The fact that she made fun of my family, not just me, really frustrated me. It wasn't just me. She looked down at everyone. She acted refined on the surface, but underneath, she was arrogant as hell. I know her family situation has changed, but can people really change that easily? If I let my guard down, won't things just go back to the way they were? What do you think, Shirasaki-san?
That's a tough one. I actually talk with Serena quite a bit.
From what I see, she seems to respect her. Serena often sought out Kaoru's advice.
She's really into beauty and cosmetics, so I go to her for tips. I don't see her as a bad person. But, well, since the family company went bankrupt, she said she felt like she had woken up.
So there was something that made her think that way? What exactly happened?
I can't tell you that myself. If you're curious, why don't you ask her directly? If Serena is truly remorseful, I think she'll tell you, Amatsuka.
That's true. She might have shared it with you, but it wouldn't be right for me to pry on my own. Either way, it means I have to face Toto seriously. Thank you. I feel like I found some direction.
It's nothing. Helping a junior with their concerns is part of a senior's job. Besides, since it's your request, Amatsuka, I'd go the extra mile, or even two, for you.
Thank you. You're really a reliable senior, Kaoru.
So dense.
A few days later. Thanks for coming.
Oh no, I never thought you'd invite me out for tea, Amatsuka.
You don't need to be so formal. We're not at work.
It's a habit from my school days. But if that's the case, I'll call you Amatsuka now.
Serena straightens her expression and quietly bows her head.
Back in high school, I said horrible things to you and your family. I'm truly sorry. I won't ask for forgiveness now. This is just my way of making amends.
She really does seem remorseful. I was cold to you on the first day too. That was my bad. Serena, I don't know if it's my place to ask as someone who wasn't even a friend. But what happened these past 3 years?
Back then, I truly believed I was right.
According to Toto, her family's values were completely warped. She was taught that they were the ruling class, and that others existed to be looked down on and trampled. You dear displeasures! How do you intend to take responsibility? Raised with these twisted values by her parents, Serena grew up to be just like them. However,
What do you mean? You want me to drop out of university and work?
there's no other choice. The company went bankrupt. It's time you paid us back for raising you. The moment the company collapsed, their attitude changed completely. They suddenly stopped spoiling her and started treating her daughter like a workhorse.
As soon as I fell from grace, all my friends abandoned me. Of course they did. I had a terrible personality, and money was the only thing I had going for me. Even after I started working, things didn't go well at first. I had no impressive education or skills, and I still had the habit of looking down on others. No matter where I worked, I kept failing because of workplace relationships. After 3 years, I finally feel like I've become at least somewhat decent.
What about your parents now? They're not working, right?
They're just lounging around at home, doing nothing. I take care of all the housework. The only time they leave the household is when they go to donate blood.
Huh.
Well, no matter what their values were, the fact remains that they spent money on me. So I think it's only natural for me to do this much.
No, that's not right. My words came out stronger than I expected, but I didn't want to let her say anything more. As you know, my family was poor, but after I started working, our financial situation stabilized. My younger brother is in university now, and my sister plans to enter a vocational school next year. As their older brother, I feel like supporting them is just natural. But still, they both say they're grateful. For my birthday, they saved up their part-time earnings to buy me a present and celebrate with me. And of course, my mom always expresses her gratitude towards me too. Family is about looking out for each other. That's what it's all about. No matter the circumstances, making you bear all the burdens alone is just wrong.
Is that how it should be?
Yeah. You've already spent 3 years supporting 2 adults. That's more than enough as repayment. You should be able to live for yourself now.
You're so kind. Even though I said terrible things to you and your wonderful family.
Serena, the way you are now is nothing like how you were before. You are someone who can move forward. As long as I never go back to that way of thinking, I'll let the past go.
Yes, I will never have such foolish thoughts again. Thank you so much.
Several months later, Serena confronted her parents. Serena, what is this about?
It's been a while, Toto. Actually, Serena and I work at the same place now. Who would have thought you two were her parents? What a small world.
Serena's parents clearly recognized Kaoru and shift their eyes uncomfortably.
I'll get straight to the point. I can't support you two anymore. I'm moving out.
A loud thud echoes as Kazunari slams his fist onto the table. Serena flinches. What did you say? Have you forgotten all we've done for you?
I want to go to beauty school. Please, from now on, let me use my money for myself.
The reason Serena was so knowledgeable about beauty and cosmetics was that she had been preparing to enroll in a specialized school. She had been studying for years, even knowing it wouldn't be possible right away, holding on to the hope that she could one day pursue her dream.
Yelling like that won't lead to a proper conversation. Besides, Serena is already an adult. You have no right to keep her tied down forever.
But she's the one keeping this household afloat.
I will use the money I earn to pay for my tuition. I won't trouble you for anything.
For the time being, I'll be sharing a place with someone, so housing won't be issue either. Of course, I'll be splitting the living expenses, but I won't rely on you. Do you have any other concerns?
Well...
I was able to grow up thanks to you, father and mother. Because you dressed me up and took me to social gatherings, I developed an interest in beauty, that's true. But in the end, wasn't that just for your own pride and appearances? Not for my sake. Father, mother, and my past self, too. We only ever thought about ourselves. A relationship where we truly care for each other. I don't think we'll ever be able to build that.
With that, Serena falls silent. She and Kaoru stand up and begin gathering their belongings. Hey! What do you think you're doing?
I won't be coming back here anymore. Feel free to dispose of anything I leave behind. Father, mother, thank you for everything until now.
What are you saying? I won't allow such selfishness.
The ones being selfish are you two, don't you think? Can't you support your daughter as she takes a step toward her dream?
Stay out of this. This is a family matter.
You finally made it, Amatsuka.
You're that guy from before? Nice to see you again. I came to hear the rest of your story. Just kidding. Actually, I was supposed to be presented for today's discussion too. But I forgot my phone at home and had to run back to get it. So I ended up being late. Serena told me that you two go to donate blood. I found that odd. Parents who treat their daughters like a tool, doing volunteer work?
That's when Amatsuka came to me with his concerns. As you may know, my father is the director of a blood donation organization.
Yes, the blood donation center Serena's parents frequent is run by Kaoru's father. That's why they were already acquainted. So I went to donate blood myself, and later, you two contacted me. You told me there's an issue with your blood, so we'd like to speak with you, and lured me to a cafe. But what you actually talked about there was... Ren cuts off his words and opens up a voice recorder app on his phone. You're worried about your academic background, aren't you? Don't worry. These days, your degree isn't everything. Of course, we'd need a small introduction fee. They're a very busy person, and their time is valuable.
We've already investigated how you illegally used contact information gathered from my father's organization. There's no escaping this.
It seems you've been targeting students, new workers, and elderly people trying to sell them overpriced educational material. Damn you, Brett! Kazunari, in a panic, tries to snatch Ren's phone to destroy the evidence, but... Don't even try it. I'm in a really bad mood today, and I don't feel like holding back. With just one glare from me, Serena's parents completely lose their fight. I never thought my natural sharp glare would come in handy like this.
Father, Mother, how selfish can you be? You didn't just cause trouble for me, you even tried to take advantage of others.
No, Serena, that's not...
There's no one in this world who deserves to be looked down on and trampled, and deceiving people is absolutely unacceptable. It may be too late, but I hope you learn that lesson for the rest of your lives.
Afterward, Serena's parents were arrested on charges of fraud and violations of commercial transaction laws. Kaoru's father also sued them for damages, claiming they had tarnished the reputation and credibility of his organization. Maybe they thought they were just making easy money, but they ended up paying a heavy price.
Ugh, it's a mess again. Kaoru, how does it get this bad in just one day?
Well, I woke up and it was like this.
Serena started living with Kaoru under the agreement that she would help with housework and pay a minimal rent. Despite struggling with Kaoru's surprisingly messy habits, they seemed to be getting along well. Wow! Your subscribers have increased a lot since last month.
That's really impressive.
Serena also started a side business running a beauty blog and video channel. Her readership and subscribers are steadily growing, so she no longer has to worry about tuition. Time passed, and now it was spring again. Congratulations on getting into beauty school!
Thank you, but I never expected to be classmates with your sister, Amatsuka.
Strangely enough, Serena and my sister ended up attending the same school. To celebrate the two of them, we all came out for Hanami today.
Serena and I best friends now. Yeah.
Ren, you've been through so much, but seeing you enjoying yourself like this puts me at ease.
What are you talking about? I'm only happy because you all supported me. Once I graduate and get a job, I'll do my best to repay you and my brother.
Here you go, Amatsuka.
Right in front of me is a delicious looking hamburger steak. But for some reason, I can feel a piercing glare from behind.
You two are so close, it's sweet. By the way, Amatsuka, how's that client request from before? If you're struggling, I could help.
Come on, Kaoru. No work talk during Hanami.
Something's changed between them. They seem more comfortable with each other than before. Serena's smile isn't as refined as before, but that's fine.
Oh dear, my son is so popular.
That's my big brother. Happiness is like a collection of snapshots from different moments in life. Each piece may be small, but together they create an album, adding color to life. Looking at the clear blue sky, I quietly wish that when I look back on the future, there will be more of her big, unguarded smiles than graceful ones.